So Houston sure did take a beating, or should I say a bathing, this past month with all the bad weather we had. Man, it ran for so many days in a row, I thought it was in the movie Groundhog Day. So what did we learn from all this? Well, there's a reason why we drive trucks. We should probably own some boats. Also, regardless if you live in a floodplain, you probably should own some flood insurance. Today, our special guest is a good friend of mine, Rick Chester with Texas Direct Insurance. My main man, Rick, what's going on? Tell him what's up.
Hey, Mark, how's it going?
So, Rick, I read that these storms broke 100, 500-year floodplain records. What exactly does that mean?
Sure, Mark. What they're referring to is the high level of rainwater that rose, as well as the backup of the creek beds and bayous. Another point I want to add is that the 100-year floodplain, many people may think that it's a chance of flooding once in 100 years, but in reality, it's a 1% chance every year of flooding, as well as the 500-year floodplain, which means that it would have a chance of flooding 0.2% every year.
But clearly we've had some pretty intense storms over the last couple decades. So regardless what, 100-year, 500-year floodplain, if you're in Houston, you should probably carry some flood insurance, right?
Absolutely, Mark. Yeah. Whether you're in the 100-year floodplain or the 500-year floodplain, having flood insurance is always a good idea. I mean, as a matter of fact, 20% of the flood claims that happened this year were as a result of homes outside of the hazardous areas.
So Rick, also tell us, why did certain areas get hit harder than others? I mean, like Cypress got slammed, and us down here in Sugar Land, I mean, 2 days later, we were all dry, we were out playing golf.
Well, you know, Mark, this being the Bayou City, we experience heavy rainfall, and when that rain comes, we have, backup of sewers and drains that cause the ground to become saturated. With the case of Cypress, a lot of that has to do with newer development, changing the paths of the rainwater. Obviously, Mark, more concrete, less drainage.
Rick, thanks so much for taking time to be with us today. Tell them where they can reach you at.
Sure thing, Mark. Our local office here in Houston is 281-558-6000. You can also reach us on our website at www.texasdirectinsurance.com.
Sounds good. Well, thanks a bunch. Until next time, folks, I'm Mark McInerney with Codemark Financial, and this is Codemark TV.